Okay, today I want to share the multi-dimensional comparison of traditional costume in China, Malaysia, and Jordan. So I will focus on underlying the costume and the architecture. So then it's for the menu. First, I will introduce the background overview, and then I will focus on dress and construct. After that, I will show a table of different comparison. And at last, I will show the conclusion. So the first part is of background overview. Although China, Malaysia, and Jordan are geographically far apart, they all have a long history and rich cultural traditions. So, as the birthplace of each age of civilization, China boasts a continuous civilization history for all over the 5,000 years. Its Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhist culture from the core of traditional culture. So, and then located in Southeast Asia, Malaysia is a multicultural, multi-religious, and multi-religious country, among which Malays account for the majority, and Chinese and Indians also constitute an important part, forming a unique cultural integration phenomenon. Located in the Middle East, Jordan is an important member of the Arab world. Islamic culture is the core of its social life. So at the same time, at the intersection of ancient civilization, it retains a large number of historical sites. So let's talk about the dress. So in China, traditional Chinese clothing is represented by hanfu, which is characterized by wide robes and large sleeves. So in the picture, you can see the sleeves is very big and cross color and hidden laces. So reflecting the aesthetic concept of Confucianism's beauty of naturality, hanfu is evolved differently in different densities. So, but it basically maintains the characteristic of flag cutting, so loose and comfortable. So in the modern times, women's traditional clothing such as qipao shows the curves and beauty of Oriental women. So combining Manchu clothing and Western tailoring technology. So then let's talk about the clothing in Malaysia. So Malaysia clothing culture shows the characteristic of diversity and integration. So mainly influenced by the three major ethnic groups of Malays, so Chinese and Indians. Traditional Malay costumes are represented by baju Malay and baju kurung, made of batik clothes. So men wear loose tops and with towels and sarong. The women wear robes with head scarves. The color bright. The patterns are mostly flowers or geometric figures. The religious influence of Malaysian clothing is very significant. Muslim women often wear headscarves to cover their hair and necks. So the last is for Jordan. So as a Arab country, Jordan's traditional costume has distinct Islamic characteristics. So men mostly wear robes, red and white, checkered turbans fixed with black rope rings. So women wear loose robes and wear headscarves to cover their hair. Particularly conservatively, women in the distinguished will also wear veils and only show their eyes. So with the process of modernization, so the clothing norms of Jordan's urban areas, especially for the young generation, they have been relaxed. So many women choose to wear headscarves instead of robes, and their colors and styles are also more diverse.
Traditional Chinese architecture takes the wooden structure system as the core feature and has developed a unique bucket-ridge support system and covered roof from palaces, temples, and other important buildings usually adopt axial, symmetrical layouts reflecting Confucian building garden. Malaysia architecture presents a unique style of diversity and integration. The traditional Malay house is tall wooden structure with adapts to the tropical rainforest climate with good ventilation and a top roof slope conducive to drainage natural materials such as wood, bamboo, and palm leaves are commonly used. Jordanian academic is deeply influenced by Islamic culture and ancient Roman heritage. Traditional arcable buildings are mostly square structures with courtyards and a few decrees on the other walls. Here is a table comparing the differences in architecture and clothing among the three countries. Conclusion: though China, Malaysia, and Jordan have difficult culture and respect their unique ways of adapting tradition, show how culture can stay alive in today's world.